Okay, guys. For the people that is gonna be watching this collection video, um, the original episode 1 went missing. So I'm gonna redo the episode 1 in this episode. And then from the rest beyond, the collection's gonna be the original character that I have been playing for the past months now. Month actually, I was supposed to post the collection video back on Sunday and everything like that, and I noticed that episode 1, the original episode 1, went missing. So episode 1, the original episode 1 went missing. But I did manage to get back on track from episode 2. To figure out where I was at and everything like that, like what level, like all my attitudes and where I ended and stuff like that. So basically, in the original episode 1, all we did like the tutorials and stuff like that, and we basically tried to do to get to the Metalite stealth. We did manage to do it, but I had to reenact everything, so I'm completely sorry this isn't gonna be authentic like to the first episode, but I got to do it. But I'm looking for chat and looking for y'all that is here to rewatch the redo. I'm actually looking for my glasses. I don't even see them. It's telling me to go ahead and just make a new culture, so I can go ahead and do that. Hi, Sugi. Thank you. Oh, that was my daughter. So, for the people that are watching this collection. So I'm sorry that this episode's gonna be aesthetic, but everything from episode 2 beyond that point is gonna be all aesthetic. So, talk about this. This is not the first time I had to redo the first episode, because back in Bad Company 2, for episode 1, I had to redo episode 1. Yeah, I actually had to redo episode 1 for Bad Company. No matter, I did try to make it authentic, but some of y'all did know that it wasn't, it was reacted. No matter, you guys told me to do a redo episode 9, so that's what we're gonna be doing tonight. So I'm gonna try to make everything as accurate as possible, like I did back in episode 1. Like, I do have screenshots, like where I was at and everything, like how my culture looked and everything. So it's gonna be kind of really interesting when we do. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my culture picture on the phone here. So I'm gonna get everything ready to go. Actually, honestly, I'm really disappointed that I might have deleted it. But if you guys do want to see like more of the authentic stuff, all my other Elden collections or playthroughs are down in the TikTok, down in my bio actually. So yeah, so I'm a little bit disappointed, and I'm completely sorry this isn't authentic. Just like first playthrough of episode 1. So just letting you guys know. So enough for what I do. I'm actually gonna make sure I'm actually gonna be doing this right. I have been using Map Genie throughout my series, so that's what we're gonna be doing, is trying to get to level 18 and trying to get all of the attitudes that I did manage to get to, and luckily I did manage to get down. Virgo was 14, mine was 17, endurance was 12, strength was 10, dex was 12, intelligence was 16, faith was 7, arcane was 9. So yeah, and basically trying to get to the Metalite stuff, basically. So that's what we'll be doing. Okay, I never made a new character before, so according to this, Elden, you can be able to have up to 10 different characters at a time. Good to know. That play. Not troll it. And get rid of this black stripe here. Just to make sure I didn't move the video into any of my flash drives, but definitely wasn't. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make a new character. Alright, sorry about that. I had to turn my fan on because this window is open. My daughter's probably gonna be in here throughout this episode. She likes this window to be open. Just letting you guys know that. Scene's a little bit more of a different type of lights throughout this episode than it will be in the episodes. According to this page, to be how to play with 2 characters. So basically I just need to go and select new game. And we got some classes here. We got Vagabond, we got Warrior, we got Hero, Bandit, Astrologer. This is the class that I will be playing. Prophet, Samurai, Prisoner, Professor, or Match. So we're gonna be doing Astrologer. Tap A. Name. I don't think I can be able to put Dillykins, but I think we can be. Okay. Let's put. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Okay, so we do start up at level 6. Alright, good. Keepsake. We did Golden Seed, because that is supposed to be the best go for. We did. I think we did Mature. I'm not 100% sure. Which one did we did, chat? Oh man, I don't even. I really don't even remember actually. Hey, so which one? Okay. Now, Braylon's telling me to do this up in. Give me just a second. I am completely sorry. Here's the thing, I don't even remember my chamber play. I really don't. Honestly, I really don't even remember it. Actually. That's the funny part, because I don't even. I think it's kind of like this. Okay. I'm gonna keep that. Hair was kind of like. It's more darker than. But if I remembered. Hair was. My hair was 24. Lust. I got a whole lot of luster. Don't even burn, to be honest. Just trying to make it as similar as possible. Face here, beard. Beard was a. Wasn't you? Mondstadt wasn't. It's about this. Okay. Everything should be blue. I think the only thing I see different is my eyes. Must be blue. Snake. Blade and get stickers. Complete save. I must do both. Don't know why the now. This is what we need. It's about what? Cosmetics, eyeliner. No, we don't need eyeliner. I don't think if I did a tattoo or not. I think I did a tattoo. Yes. I remembered, I believe this is it. I think my couch's head is more rounded. I'm actually looking at this picture. I think it was this one. I don't think don't have. I think this is basically was it. Ultra body. I didn't really do anything crazy to my ultra body. So yeah, this is where we want to go. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. We should be able to figure out what character's gonna be like, to be honest, from my original to this one.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Yeah, I try to do like we do, trying to like do like recoveries, like different recovery methods, and it went missing. So
the great Elden Ring was shattered.
So I'm just redoing episode 1 tonight, and then we get back to normal
across
tomorrow.
The lands between.
Gonna try to get this episode up as much as possible, quickly as possible.
Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all,
It's rainy.
into the shards.
That's how I've been saying it throughout the whole series, actually, but it's actually Wani.
The mad taint of their newfound strength.
Okay, If I do remember, I did manage to try to do all of the map fragments. So I'm just letting guys know.
A war from which no.
But I don't think I managed to get the Rimgrave Rats until. Damn, managed to get it to episode.
War leading to abandonment by the
Episode
greater
2.
will.
But I did manage to get Rimgrave East.
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other.
If I remembered, I don't think I did any of the questions.
Tarnished of no renown.
You had to redo the title also for this episode if you're gonna redo episode 1. True. That's actually is really true.
To stand before.
I'm probably just gonna say this is a redo of the original
and become
episode 1.
the Elden Lord.
I figure something out. Alright. We got the Tarnished Wizard Finger. If I remember, I think these are good for playing with other players, if I remembered. With the inventory menu, you can browse the items by carrying drops them on the ground and throw them away. You can also use tools in the inventory menus. Use to written messages to other worlds. Place the message and then time for Elden Ring. Here's the thing I really do enjoy about Elden Ring for the people that haven't really played the game that is watching this redo episode. That's one thing about I like about these messages. Like, you can actually read them to see what's there, and actually a lot of these messages will help you throughout the game. Also for the people that haven't played the game, those spirits that you have seen earlier, and those are other players from other realms. So, that's one thing I like about this game is you can see other players. Actually, you can actually manage to turn online off. You won't be able to see those players and see these bloodstains. These bloodstains are other players and how they died. He's gonna jump off the ledge like that, and this guy's probably jump off the ledge too. Yeah, he jumped off the ledge. So basically, that's what the bloodstains are. So basically, what I did in the original series is I managed to get from level 18. With my attitudes, I can't really see my attitudes till we actually talked with Elna. Just getting started by praising the message. Yes, there's one thing about this game is you can be able to praise, the double squared is for good, and the 3 lines are for poor. So I'm gonna apply this, but make sure you don't jump off this cliff. Go ahead and say that, and there's just a little walkway here. Close corner battle. Oh yeah, as I remember. Warrior ahead. Good luck ahead, there's no items ahead. This little spirit here that you guys see, that's what I was talking about for other players. Now we do got a sword. Why am my controller doing this? It shouldn't be juking like that. We got a boss ahead. In the original game, I haven't really beaten this game. I mean, beaten this boss. But let me see if I can on this round. You don't really achieve anything if you have beaten. If you do fight this, I don't have my potions either. Oh, the game's gonna be freezing out. This is one thing that I have to fight against throughout my original playthrough. But you guys won't be able to see my original playthrough till the next episode starts that. Okay, we lost. That's fine. Keep it on. Yeah, that light. Have it off. It's gonna be a little blurry. I mean, it's a little blurry for me because I can't even see because this game's dark. Maybe not. No. It's yours. Stuff is on the south is not. Why?
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
It's the hottie.
Even
I'd still
without
call her
finding
hot throughout the original
Golden
series.
Order.
But I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know that the seed does help us throughout the game. Don't think I really should be telling you guys that. I think I need to try to make it as authentic, but it's kind of a little bit hard to make it like my first authentic playthrough because it's been like a month since I'm playing this. I can't believe episode 1 got deleted or somehow disappeared. We got the Flash of Crimson Tears, that is our heals, and Sullen Tears, that is our mana. But it's called LP in this. Okay. The Cave of Knowledge. You jump down the hole. You can be found at the Cave of Knowledge. Still can be learned. You can be able to learn how the game controls and basic action, and well as the other tips, it may be helpful during your adventure in the lands between. Alright, you're gonna be doing the Cave of Knowledge. Because that's what I did in the original episode, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, we got a grace here, decided grace. Resting in the size of the graces will restore your HP or LP. LP is the mana. and cleanse away status elements. It will be refilled by scatter flashes, so like the flashes we just managed to get. You can find set of graces in going from the light coverages. These invitations are required for the format of info items you can be accessed from the inventory at any time. So basically, these are like the camp. I think it's called bonfires or campfires in Dark Souls. I'm not 100% sure, but basically these are your checkpoints. But we do get our golden seed. So I don't think I managed to use it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and use it. Continue moving on. Week 4 ahead. Okay, cool. Reset camera to lock on by using the right analog stick or by pushing it down. You can use the right button to attack. That's fine. We got 11 wounds from that. Sorcery and incantations. If you can memorize sorceries and incantations as a site of grace, you must have to staff and crowd to cast sorceries, or to sell a crowd to cast incantations. Casting sorceries and incantations requires LP. Okay, so whenever we do start up, we only got 2 type of sorceries, that is Grantstone Petal and the Arc. Arc is just really good for enemies that, if there's gonna be like 2 enemies coming at you at once, it's best for that, and Petal is good for guarding. Here's the one thing about guarding my original series, you guys will see that till the next episode. I didn't really do a whole lot of guarding. Because astrologers, we don't really do a whole lot of guarding. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. No matter, I have tried throughout multiple times throughout the original episodes, but just an episode, you guys are gonna be seeing some guarding. You had to time it right. That's all about it. Don't know why my controller's being a little junky for some reason. A to jump. Love trigger to B to dash. We're gonna pass over that archer up then. Ruling arguments. Each hand can be required with up to 3 arguments. I'm allowing you to tackle between them. Arguments, you can also be two-handed by making attacks more difficult to repel with shield, and boost implement strength by 50%. We can switch from left to right hand by pushing right to left on the D-pad. Push Y in the left and right button to wield with 2 hands. It's actually is really good to know, because I never done that. Mostly with my playthrough now. Mostly with the culture that I am much higher on, actually. Doing this episode, I'm much higher on. But one thing about me, mostly doing like content creation, I'm like a perfectionist. So I want to make sure that I get every single episode, but I do not actually. You can use the right button to lock onto a target. You can actually change it by moving around the right analog stick. Get a poacher, get this poacher out. Oh yeah, there's that archer that was shooting at us, so yeah. Oh no! Well, that just happened. Okay, I just fall off the cliff. That's fine, that's fine. Making minutes to make our way back up. There's one thing about this game. This game can be a little bit unfriendly to you. Mostly whenever you are new to these type of games, because fall damage is a thing that is not going to be on your side. That's for sure. Skills. Ornaments have special abilities called skills. Skills are highly rebuttal to range from powerful attacks and temporary effects. Using skills perform an FP by pressing the left trigger. Just like that, baby. Stab you. I think it's so fascinated. Mostly the more you play it. Alright, crouching. You can push down in the left analog stick to crouch and to stand up. Crouching can make it harder for enemies to discover you. Especially effectively in tall grass. Attacking an enemy haven't noticed you will cause more damage than usual. We can definitely do that by doing a backstab to this poacher here. Yo. Do the same thing to this poacher here. Yeah, just push the right button by backstabbing the poacher or the enemy. It normally does a lot of damage, and sometimes it won't do a whole lot. If only I have a finger. Some of these messages can be a little sussy. The more you get into the game, you guys will see that later into the collection actually. Stance breaking. Some attacks may break an enemy's stance, even giving you a chance to perform a critical hit. Charge attack and jump attacks can make it partially easy to break an enemy's stance. And one thing about this, I need to figure that out because I haven't done any. At least I'm actually doing this because I haven't done it since. For the people that does know. I'm actually supposed to be doing episode 24 today, but I had to redo episode 1 today, so that's where we are at. So yeah, we are. Yeah, we got a minute to get a lot of stuff done. The original episode 1 to 24. 23 actually, but I was supposed to be doing 24 today, but I'm doing that tomorrow. So that's why I am doing this episode today, just to make sure I can get the collection up. I could have got the collection up if I have a feeling that I did accidentally delete episode 1. So it's a come on game. Good to know it's so simple. States and monikers, these are really healthy boss fights actually. Upon dying you will be revived at the last great site that you visit. However, if there is a stack of moniker near you where you die, you get a chance to revive there instead. They're mostly around boss fights. Like we have one here now. Soldiers of Godric. At guarding encounters, you can perform a counter attack immediately after blocking an enemy. Guard counters make it easier to break an enemy's stance by pushing the right trigger immediately to block an attack. I didn't realize that does a lot of damage. It actually is really good to know that does do a lot of damage. Alright, you gotta heal me. Let's use a flask. Oof. Okay, One thing about me, I don't want to get into the wall. I did go. Enemy half-field. Hey, cool. Let's go ahead and drink some chillin' tears, yeah. Behold, I did it. Yeah, it's best to go up here so you can be able to grab this strength emote. There's no golden seed here, but that is definitely fine. Door. Open up the door. Got some catacombs here. Hello, side of grace. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know a little bit later on in the collection, I do go through this way. It was a pain in the ass. Just gonna go ahead and let you guys know, but I did manage to do that actually. Got the quad multiplayer. Use Tana's few fingers to win in the golden summon sign. You can be able to play with the player. Some players can be able to help you throughout boss fights, but sometimes some of these players can be able to invade you. A little bit of some PvP. So, I'm just gonna do some foreshadowing. I have been doing a lot of foreshadowing. Yes. I have done some PvP. It is required in the game for some quests later on throughout these episodes. I kind of wish this is authentic gameplay, but I'm trying to do as much things as I did in my first day. I am completely sorry that it is not actually. Go up this lift. Just go up through this. Open up this door. Kind of wish this window wasn't open actually. Limgrave. Time for order. This game's just seeing this viewed like dozens and dozens of times. It's beautiful. But mostly when you go through that door, this view is insane. We got a grace here. The map. You can use the map to check your current position as well as determine the surrounding sculptures. You can update your map by new information by finding the map fragments that are sailing along the road. You can also use the map for fully paced beacons and light to serve as a landmark as you explore. Yeah, so basically just use the double square button to be able to open up your map, basically. But for the people that haven't played this, for someone that has been playing for a little bit over a month, for these little straight lines here, that is where you need to go. So basically you need to go this direction to progress through the story, basically. So basically if you see like a side of grace like going through, get this little wave of light here, that's the way to go. So basically we need to go through this direction. Actually.
Oh yes, tarnished are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold,
Guess we're having some of these freezing problems.
It seems, to die in obscurity.
I'm going to cover this window actually, and I'm gonna turn on my overhead light. I'll be right back, chat. Okay. The curtain I just covered the curtain. I had to use the rest when I was gone too. Okay. Oh yes, we get the tree senator here. It's one of my favorite boss fights in all the game. Got the summoning pool. Each of the areas you can find emblems of martyrs. These emblems of summoning pools. So basically, these are best way to be able to summon other players in locations for co-op or hostile summoning signs. With small and potential scattering at the summoning pool. So basically, these are good for doing the co-op. You see a lot of blood signs here, actually. Let there be death. Okay. We don't see any map fragments, but I managed to go back in episode 1. We need to go east. We're gonna make our way over to this church, actually. I want the 1-2-3 senator, actually, because he can get us a beating. Mostly being at this level. See you looking at me, bud. Do not come after me. Got some golden wounds here. Those are good for gathering up some crazy wounds, actually. Got a Gracian. Alright, fast travel to sites of graces. Through your map, you can instinctually travel to any grace. Sonic grace if you discover it. Whenever you or some dungeons or other areas where you cannot be done. That's really helpful. Actually, you'll be doing that a lot throughout the game. I think we need to meet up with Melina one more time at a warmer grace, if I believe. Strain arguments. At a strengthened smithing table or blacksmithing area, you can send ruins and smithing stone to strengthen your ornaments. Somewhere in the lane between, you can meet a blacksmith. You can make your ornaments even stronger. Smithing stone 1. Just for this episode, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I can't even do anything. Right now. Have we got a munch in here?
Tarnished. But I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Carly, purveyor of fine goods.
I don't even remember what you got, actually. Supping menu. You can be able to sup things by using your wounds. Be able to get wounds. You got to kill enemies. Matter of fact, just gonna go ahead and let you guys know, the torch and the telescope will be really good. Mostly whenever you're doing if you never played before. But here's the thing. In my original episode, I didn't manage to get the telescope till like a lot more later on. So I'm just gonna leave it at this. I'm not gonna purchase anything, actually. Yeah, so basically from episode 2 beyond this point, it's around that point it's pathetic gameplay. But this is the only episode that I have to redo. I think this is a death route. Yeah, the guard is the gatekeeper for those returning to the route. Eagles here. You can kill them. Get ruins. Come on, game. There we go. There's one thing about that. This game does have that problems. It actually has been good days, and there's some bad days, actually. I think we just need to go along this path, just trying to get as much ruins as possible. I am not gonna try to fight the tree senator. some of these flowers. Materials. Every corner of the land between you can find fruits and flowers, mushrooms and butterflies, and business items useful for materials. These materials can be used for item crafting. I don't even get the freaking crafting pouch, table, a whole lot more later on. So you guys will see it in the later episodes actually. Got some kukurais, those are throwing items. I don't really use any throwing items throughout my gameplay actually. Trying to gather some ruins here. Got a cave here. Am I willing to do a cave? No man, I didn't really do any caves. That's one thing. Yeah, let's get this map fragment. I don't think I managed to get that map fragment, but let's get that map fragment. Oh yes, I remember. Yeah, I did try to attempt to get this map fragment. Remember that I failed. Actually. Oof, okay. We need to get us some moon. Reason my parry's not going through. Yeah, my parry's not going through. I have like freaking 80 plus hours to do this game, and I freaking hate spears. It's one thing is I can definitely tell the difference between. You know what? I'm pretty sure I probably did that. God, I just don't even remember actually. It's been literally over a month. Guy has a horn, so we need to be careful about that. There's a side of grace there. Fragment. Come on. Strength is excellent here. Let's get this guy out of here. Just gonna go ahead and let you guys know a tip. Whenever you do run into the grace, and then you rest up at the grace, those enemies that you did manage to kill, they will respawn. I think about the same amount. Yeah. If I remember, I believe this is the spot where I met her at too. I'm probably wrong.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
Bodied.
I offer you an accord. Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
I have.
They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the
But I know
Tarnish.
y'all guys haven't.
But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I
Not
can
yet.
play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring.
I
You
was
need only take me with you
yeah to meet yeah
to the foot of the
to
Erd Tree.
visit 3 type of graces.
Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
Yeah, steed whistle. We can be able to use
Use it to traverse great distances.
new torrent.
It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
Definitely will.
Shall
Let's
I
go
turn
ahead
your
and start
runes
doing
to
some leveling
strength?
up.
Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment. Share them with me.
Okay.
Your thoughts.
Level up menu. With the
Your
level up menu, you can spend wounds, increases your
principles you
attitudes.
would follow.
With each attitude, increases your levels raises by 1. As your level raises, it does the amount of wounds required for your next attitudes increased. Okay. Okay, so I did not touch my faith or arcane, but we did manage to get my endurance up to 12, my strength up to 10, dex up to 12, so I didn't touch my intelligence, my dex, or my intelligence. So basically it was just endurance, mine, and Volga. So let's go ahead and use Volga. Volga is for health. Mine is actually as good to be able to do. I think it was supposed to do for LP. Endurance is good for stamina. Strength is good for how much damage you can be able to do. The more strength, there are other weapons throughout the game that you can be able to start wielding. There's like some of these weapons or sorceries, you have to have like attitudes requirements basically. Just letting you guys know before you start watching the next few episodes actually. Dex is like, it's actually good for basically everything, but it's good for fast movement. Intelligence is good for sorceries and being able to do more spells in battles. Faith, one thing about faith and arcane, I don't really know much about faith and arcane, honestly, because one thing about Astrologer, you don't have to worry about that, but there are other builds you can be able to use. Arcane is good for blood builds. Blood builds is like one of the OP builds you can be able to do. And same thing as Faith. The Faith is kind of like, it's kind of like a paladin type stack basically. I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys know. But we will be doing.
Shall I turn your runes?
Did
to strength?
I cancel my
Let my
level
hand
up.
rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
What's going on with Braylon?
Your
Braylon's
thoughts.
just slamming her.
Your ambition.
Just wants to slam the door for some reason.
Principles.
I guess he's gonna be in one of these moods actually. Okay. Horseback riding. Use your steed whistle to summon your your special steed. If your special steed dies, you can resummon it again but it does cause a flash of summon tears. To do so, to dismount, you can be able to press down on the left trigger. Pouches. pouches is actually really helpful later on, actually. From pouches in the main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouches. 4 of those items can be used without opening a main menu by pushing Y up, Y right, Y left, Y down on the D-pad to be able to open up any of the pouches. Actually, let me see what Brandon wants right quick. Alright, we're back. We didn't really manage the Stormville, but what level I managed to get to? There's one thing about this game. Okay, we got to 7. We managed to get to 18 right at the beginning of episode 2. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I leveled up 11 times in episode 1. Okay. I'm just going to act like I am a noob. So I'm just going to go ahead and summon out Torrent like that. I am not going to grab this map fragment because in the original game, in the original playthrough, I did not manage to grab that map fragment. But we do got a Gracia. And what we need to start doing is we need to start making our way over to, I think we managed to get Limgrave East fragment. So we need to make our way. I'm so used to playing my original culture, actually. That is a...
You there. Could you help us out, Cully?
Is it like here if I remembered?
What'd you go and do that for?
Hello, Doc.
Oh, yes. I remember. Some clod.
Just swing at that tree there and
You were just
Doc.
breaking the spell, weren't you? Thank you. The name's Bok. I was pushed out of the
Just
cave.
call him Doc. This Bok.
Told not to come back. Not ever. Then I ended up as a tree. Lucky you came along, really.
He does have a quest, but we did manage to do it a little bit later on. So we're just gonna let him be in the tutorial here. One thing I like about this game, you can be able to tag your enemies on horseback. Alright. Van's enemy groups. Vanquishing in enemy groups can banish your flashes. Some enemies can be able to refill your flashes, basically. The number of types of flashes require vanishes repels on the enemy groups. You cannot banish more flashes more than your maximum amount. We got a freaking Night Cavalry here. I am not ready for that fight. Hello, Night Cavalry. I am not ready for you, actually. I'm just gonna bypass you, actually. Alright, let's go this way. Holy shit! Get up, get up. There's one thing about this game that your character does take forever to get up, also. That's one thing I like about. Watch out, you. got the killing helmet. I'm probably picking up things I've probably gotten a lot more later on through my original episode, but it's what it is. I wasn't gonna go after that scout, but here's a scout here. These scouts are good for getting like, special items actually. All you have to do is chase after them and hit them. Some of them you do get good items, and some of them, like Teardrop Scout. Those are both a Crimson and Shulin Teardrop Scouts. Defeating them can vanish a flash, can refill your flashes basically. Some of them actually does give you special items later throughout the game. But I did manage to do a lot of my combat on horseback on first day because I remember that because I was more afraid to be able to. Okay. Where we are at, we need to continue going this way. It's gonna be a church called the Third Church Armonica that we need to go. We get the bats. Get the beans. Don't want to run into the beans actually. Hey, it's a Gracian. I don't even think I had this grace, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pick it up. Why not? Best to get as much graces as possible.
Someone who might be interested in
There's a guy up there that we can be able to do a quest for. But I'm not gonna say anything else. What happened? Anything else? But if you guys know, ooh, I'm about to die. I'm about to die from these demon humans.
Celebrated repudiator of the pulse.
God, okay. Let's get them all out so I can get the ruins, so I can get up to level 18.
Interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to the true order and celebrated repudiator of the pulse.
Thank you. I actually got my flashes refilled. Got the magic grease. So good to be able to increase. Or you can coat your arguments to do more damage. Basically, that's what they are for. It's still, I don't even know how to use them. Basically. I didn't read that menu, I ain't completely sorry, but if you guys managed to pause it, you guys can be able to read it. I think I did in the original. Please, sorry. I do remember we get that map fragment, so let's go ahead and get this map fragment over here. Just a little tip, if you do see a growing skull, best to stomp on them or break them, you do get wounds from them. And the wounds with the freaking wound bells. I mean, you watch over these wound bells because they can do some serious ass damage. Get the map fragment. Here's one thing about that, I managed to go down there in the original series. I am not going down there. Well, I could look once though, but we need to go here. But where we need to go is in Quidlid. And Quidlid is right up here where this red grounds are at. Let me untap you and tab you. Let's make our way to this third waypoint actually. And get out of this freaking woods before I get jumped by a bear. And these bears, once you're being at a level 7, they can do some serious damage. Little score? Get that. There we go. Go ahead and west. We can talk to Molina here. I think he's about to talk about the
Spoken echoes linger here.
on table
Words
hold.
of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
I'm interested.
Very well. In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live and die. Well, perhaps that might serve you in lieu of a maiden's guidance. Shall I turn your runes to strength?
Actually,
Let my
definitely
hand
can.
rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts.
We managed to get my Vulgar
Your
up to
ambitions,
14, mine
the principles
17.
you would follow.
Let's do strength. So basically, I didn't touch the X down. So basically, it was just strength and. So, for the people that wanted to know that you guys are just passing forward, I know some of you guys does. Ooh, Flatsome one with Flisk. This Flisk light here. It's gonna be really helpful throughout the game, so make sure you grab this. You can find crystal tears and base in certain elder trees in the elsewhere throughout the Dillykins in between. At the side of grace, you can be able to mix 2 crystal tears in the flask of 1 Pisek. This will allow you to create elixir and amber custom effects. No matter we do get the crystal tear that's good for healing up. And so basically, it's like a 1 plus. It just depends of what the flask is. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that skill tier. The skill tiers I managed to get from the statues. You can be able to gain up your flasks actually. There's actually or 2 different type of tiers actually, but just letting you guys know. I'll be right back. I need a bottle of water actually.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you, if you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
welcome, dear customer. Yes, right, welcome. Value, please. I'm